Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to calculate a percent so that you can figure out the grade that you received on your test. And we're going to do that so that we can be thinking about test reflection. So let me share my screen with you and we'll talk about what I mean by that. So today in class you'll be working on this. It is your test grade reflection. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 questions for you to answer. You can answer them in the blue box or where the blue writing is. And I just gave you some sentence starters to get you started writing because I know sometimes it's like, what do you want me to say? I don't know. So those are the questions that you can answer. However, before you do that, you need to be thinking about your grade and what grade did you get? And I want to show you a cool bit of technology here that we can use. So here is our test grade reflection. And you can see that it's a graph, but the graph is empty. Well, that's not a very good graph. We want to put your grade into this graph so you can visualize, so that you can see how you did, right? So what you need to do is you need to click on this little box up in the corner that shows the little link icon and open source. Click on the open source option. And behold, this will open. It takes a second to load, so just give it a moment. And you'll end up with a graph that looks just like the one you saw in the Google Doc. And we're going to see how we can update this graph with your test grade. So here's the cool thing. The only thing you need to do is this red box right here, okay? And I put a little comment there so you can remember. You need to enter the number of questions you answered correctly. So for example, if the test in this case had 11 questions, let's say you got 8 questions right. So you would put an 8 in this box and your test grade will show up over here, okay? So there it is, there's your test grade. So if you got 8 questions right, it will show up as a 73, and then it'll show up as a 73 on your graph. So you can see what that looks like. So if you go back now to your Google Doc, you can hit update and it will show your test grade. You've just made a graph on the computer, super easy, as long as you're able to follow those steps, of course, which can be tricky. So let me show you how to do that one more time. Let's say you got a 1 on the test. Oh, that's not very good. You only got 1 question right. Okay, so we're going to put that in. We're going to hit enter. You can see I put 1 in. My test grade then would be a 9, little low. We can see that it updated on the graph here. We go back to your test reflection. Make sure you click on update. And you can see how you did on your test. And the reason for this is to visualize. Okay, so like if I'm here, I want to be up here next time. Now, one of the things that we are trying to do today is reflect. So here's the thing. If you did get a 1 or a 0 or something on this test, you know, it is what it is. We cannot go back and change the past. But what we can do is we can reflect on it and think about what we might do differently in the future so that that doesn't happen again. Okay, so part of today is to make a plan for moving forward so that you can improve the next time. Now, what if though you're looking at your test grade and you say, well, Mr. Greer, I got a 100. How can I get higher than a 100? I can't improve. But 2 things. 1, you can improve, right? You can improve by recognizing this, that we are a team. And so how can you take what you know, you got 100, right? Someone else did not get a 100. How can you take what you know and help your friends also do well? Okay? And also, how can you take what you did on this test where you got a 100 and make that happen again on the next one? So those are the important things to think about. If you're doing your test reflection today and you got a good grade, it's still some things that you can reflect on. All right, so hopefully this is helpful for you. And thanks for giving it a try. And I will see each one of you in class, and we'll try to answer questions, and I'll see you then. All right, bye.